Panther Nation, what's going on? Welcome to the Panthers Den. Your boy Nick Headen. What can I say, man? What can I say? This is the morning after pill edition. The morning after pill can be used in one or two ways. It'll either be used to make you feel better about a crappy situation, the way you feeling, like we all feel right now, or it'll kind of keep you even keeled at a certain spot. Pretty much, you know. That's the morning after pill for Panther Nation. You know, if this would have happened last year, I would have been mad. Matter of fact, when it was happening last year, I was mad. This year, my madness has subsided. I'm happy. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm happy, and this is how I really plan to kind of get y'all on a level where you know, on my level pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, this should not be a cardiac cat situation. You know, you shouldn't be having heart attacks about this mess. It's not even that serious anymore. Why? Because you know what it is. You know what it is. And if you are or are not a blue Kool-Aid drinker, I've been trying to tell you to throw that mess up. Been trying to pump your stomach. I've been trying to pump it. Trying to get you to throw that mess up. Let you know that, you know, y'all be going to the games and stuff. I've been trying to tell y'all, listen, okay, wear the jersey, wear the hat. Do not be out here wearing the blue colored glasses that cloud your vision and distort stuff and obstruct what's real. 0-2, now y'all see. And with the fire that I saw from the Saints highlights that I saw, I don't expect for that O to change to a 1 next week. Yeah, the Saints lost against the Bucs, but they played with fire. Will Jameis Winston give us some interceptions? Most likely. He probably give him more. He probably give us some like he did back in London, 2019. Y'all remember that though? So, you know, I'm looking for Steelsville to be that. Next week, Steelsville should own that name. That's right. We ain't doing Thieves Ave no more. We rode Thieves Ave. As long as we can ride it, now we on the Steelsville. Welcome. And one of these secondary beasts, I'm looking to step up and be the mayor of that city. Will it be J.C. Horn, C.J. Anderson, Jeremy Chin? Somebody in that secretary got to rise up and be the mayor of Steelsville. Not quite sure who it'll be, but I'm looking for somebody to be that. Period, point blank. However, That's on the defensive side of the ball, and let's be real with it. If we do win, it'll probably be the defense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that the pick six game will be tight. Come on, Steelsville. Own the name. Own the name. And you know, be that. Be that. But if we win, it'll be because of, you know, of Jameis throwing interceptions and us getting pick sixes off from him. But as far as our defense, well, as far as our offense against their defense, and you know what? I'm gonna break it to you like this. I gotta change that for a moment. That would, that would be a game plan for anybody else. That would not be a game plan for the Panthers. That would not be a game plan for the Panthers. If I was the Saints, and of course, we're dealing with professionals. People that know how to coach. People that know how to adjust their game plan to who they're playing for. I'm going to tell you exactly what they're going to do. The Saints, they know that we got young dogs in that secondary. They know that at any moment, in any game, Steelsville can become a thing. They know this. Tell you what they're going to do. They are going to run. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they test that run defense? Why wouldn't they? Saquon Barkley didn't get as much as the Browns did. But you gotta, if you're the Saints, you gotta point back to the issue of it was the Browns. It was the Browns, whose run game is fairly decent. Not taking nothing away from the Browns. But just a year ago, at this time, we had the number 2 ranked defense. And we ended up as the number 26th ranked defense. If I'm the Saints, I'm going to say the Panthers have totally lost that number 2 defensive identity, and I'm running it down your neck until you prove it to me otherwise. And I'm going to tell Jameis to dink and dunk with Kamara and Michael Thomas until I see the opportunity to take the lid off. That's the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Because especially after his 3 interceptions with the Bucks, they're most likely going to quiet Jameis. Most likely. They're probably going to say, okay, Jameis, they got a young secondary. They can become Steelsville at any given time, Jameis. We don't want them becoming Steelsville with this game. So keep your composure. We're going to let Alvin run it down their necks. They haven't really done that well against Alvin in past showings. Wait a minute, is Alvin still going to be out next week? No, Alvin is back, ain't he? Well, we gotta see. We gotta see what it looks like. Gotta see what it looks like. But yeah, man. So, period, point blank, y'all. If this is going to be a win, it's going to be because defensive turnovers. I don't see it happening on the offensive side of the ball because the Saints themselves still do have a stringent D. That's just what it is, you know? You know, let me tell you something, man. I doubted this guy's football logic when he first came in the door. And I had good reason. If you're coming into a situation and you know that the division leader and I'll just take, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'll flash forward after that year. I'll go to the year after the Bucs won the Super Bowl. Last year. If you know that they returned all 22 guys and ate you for lunch the previous year, then at number 8, you're not going for J.C. Horn. You're not waiting to 22 to get your left tackle. You're going to do that in draft 21. You're not going to wait. You're not going to trade away picks and wait till the 3rd and get a whole, you know, get a piecemeal guy in Brady Christensen. You're not going to do it. You're going to get a Rashawn Slater or somebody of that caliber in round 1 at number 8. Like I'm really trying to figure out how in the world or why in the world any quarterback wants to even try to come play here. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't. If I was my agent and Carolina is calling us, I'm saying ignore that call. Because they ain't about shit. But a bunch of foolishness. Listen, Icky's a rookie. And any rookie is going to struggle. But you can't be up here calling Icky a bust and all this other stuff when he's letting people get sacked when this guy decided not to draft Evan Neal or Charles Cross. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, tackles that were more pass block efficient. He went and got a homeboy from state that was less pass efficient. So that tells me you want to run the rock, but you want to do that at the quarterback's expense when it's time to pass the ball, when the run has done what it's supposed to do and open up the pass. Lunacy. I'm sorry. This is the morning after pill. I'm supposed to be calm. I'm supposed to be collected. I'm supposed to be, I guess as the Chinese would call, Zen. I'm supposed to be like Master Bruce Lee would say, like water. Be like water. That's where I'm supposed to be right now, but I'm not. You're hearing something else in my voice because But back to my happy place. My happy place is that hey, this season is a win-win season. It should be. It should be. Because I myself was about to begin the boycott when this guy was not fired at the end of last season, and all of the coaching talent, oh my God. And folks were like, no, he's going to have too much to fix. I would have been patient with that guy, knowing that he's qualified. That is the reason why you fire people. They prove themselves unqualified, and you got to hire a qualified guy to fix what they messed up and keep the ship going. That's the reason why you fire trash and hire treasure. But hey, that didn't happen. So here we are. So I feel like every loss is a win in the fact that he should be closer and closer to the door. Matter of fact, I'll even forget that. He should have 1 foot out of the door. The door should be all the way open, and he should have 1 foot out of it right now at 0-2. Or should I say 0-9 if you want to stretch, if you believe in the stretch, or the streak rather. I'll apply that to a coach. I don't like applying it to quarterback because I'm like, the quarterback ain't the only one that played in those games that were 0 and whatever, so whoever else started is 0 in that same number. That's just keeping it real, keeping it a buck. But yeah, man. So yeah, again, we lost, but a loss is a win. This has been the Panthers Den. This is the morning after pill. Pressure points. Remember your pressure points, peaceful. Remember your pressure points. What's up? Relax, chill. It's gonna be okay. It better be okay, because if this season is going like this, and this guy is still here after year 3, the magical year 3, the boycott will be on. And that's really how you get at billionaires, man. You got to get out of their pockets. You got to hit them in their bottom line. You got to say, no, I'm not buying tickets this year. No, I'm not buying hats this year. No, I'm not buying shirts this year. No, I'm not buying jerseys this year. No, I'm not buying draws this year. I'm free balling. Letting it hang. Woka to woka to woka. What the old boy call it? Playing thou. I forget what the game is called. Where you let your meat hit both your thighs. Yeah, we ain't wearing no Panther draws this year. We ain't buying nothing. So if there's a year 4 Matt Rule in this sorriness, that's what it should be. And it just, you have to put billionaires to a test. You can make money with us or pay for everything yourself. This has been the Panthers Den, the morning after pill. Take that and just try to ease out, mellow out. We got the Saints next week. Again, people, remember, it's a win-win season. Peace and God bless.